So that's what I've done with my life. Thank you. As a kid, I grew up on a farm in Florida, and I did what most little kids do. I played a little baseball, did a few other things like that. But I always had the sense of being an outsider, and it wasn't until I saw pictures in the magazines and a couple other guys skate, I thought, wow, that's for me, you know, because there was no coach standing directly over you. And these guys, they were just being themselves. There was no opponent directly across from you. And I loved that sense. So I started skating when I was about 10 years old in 1977. What drew me to skateboarding, the freedom, was now restored, where I could just create things, because that's where the joy was for me. Always was creating new stuff. What you do is you cruise around the same streets that you've seen 100 times. But suddenly, because you already have something in this fixed domain of this target, it's like, what will match this trick? How can I expand? How can the context, how can the environment change the very nature of what I do? So every trick is made of combining 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 movements. And so as I'm going up, these things are floating around, and you have to sort of let the cognitive mind like rest back, pull it back a little bit, and let your intuition go as you feel these things. And skaters, I think they tend to be outsiders who seek a sense of belonging, but belonging on their own terms. And then we contribute back to the community in a way that edifies the community itself. The greater the contribution, the more we express and form our individuality, which is so important to a lot of us who feel like rejects to begin with. I should say this, that there's some sort of beautiful symmetry, that the degree to which we connect to a community is in proportion to our individuality, which we are expressing by what we do. So, thank you for your time. Thank you.